Hey guys, this is Austin over at Hoover Automotive here in Somerville, South Carolina, and today I have a 2022 Jeep Wrangler 392 edition. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey guys, so first of all, we're going to start right up here with the front end styling on this Jeep Wrangler. You can see just like any other Jeep Wrangler, you do have the iconic styling. This one does, however, have the body matched fenders as well as the LED headlight group. So you've got the LED reflectors as well as the halo beam around the outside and a full LED turn signal. You'll notice here on the 392, you've got all this bronze trimming. This is specific to the 392. You can't get it on any other trim level. You also notice that this one is equipped with the full steel bumper package, so you can actually pull this off to get a better approach angle and allow it to climb better. You'll also notice underneath we've got nice big skid plates underneath. After all, this is a Rubicon, so you of course get all the nice Rubicon features like the Dana 44 heavy duty axles, the front and rear lockers, and this one being the 392 has a few other goodies as well. Coming around the side, you'll see that this is the standard 33-inch tire that comes on the 392. You can option this with the Extreme Recon 35 package, which will give you different axles as well as 35-inch tires, although the wheel will stay the same. And what's really cool about this wheel is that this is a genuine beadlock wheel. It's not a beadlock style. So if you wanted to, you could separate it and have it be a true beadlock wheel. Although I do want you to know that is not DOT recommended or approved doing that. Moving the rest of the way down the side of the vehicle, this one is the beautiful hydro blue color, which looks absolutely amazing. You'll notice here on this Jeep logo, we've got that gold trimming again for that Rubicon 392. This one, being a top trim level, does have the passive entry, so you can lock and unlock the doors with the key in your pocket without having to pull it out at all. You'll notice we've got window tint on this one as well, which is part of our new car package. This one does have the Safety Tech Plus group, which means you do have blind spot monitoring when you're looking in those heated mirrors. Of course, this is a 4-door. You cannot get the 392 as a 2-door, so if that's something you wanted, it's not available. You can only get it in the 4-door. Of course, we have the body matched, but it's not only body matched, this is the one touch. This is the Sky Active. You push a button, the whole center there is canvas, and it moves back. Moving around the rear here, you'll notice that steel bumper again. It does have the ultrasonic parking sensors in it to keep you from backing into anything, as well as automatic braking. That's something called Park Sense. You'll notice the LED taillights back here that look really, really great. Of course, you've got your full-size matching spare tire here on the back of the Jeep. Underneath, we do have a tow hitch here. You can tow up to 3,500 pounds with this vehicle. And then, of course, you've got another gold tow hook here for pulling people out, or getting pulled out. Hopefully pulling people out, though. Opening this up, it's your typical JL Wrangler back here. You do have the Alpine subwoofer back here. Tons of storage, as usual. A 12-volt plug lighting up above, and then storage underneath the floor, which is nice and handy, as well as spots for all the bolts when you take the roof and doors and windshield off. I did want to show you real quick, it does get a Rubicon 392 specific nameplate here. Every JL gets it, however, this one is specific to the 392. Looks a bit different, tells you a little more information. And like I said, look at how nice these taillights look. And they do have your blind spot monitoring sensor right there on the side. You do have a steel fuel cap on the 392, which is really handy. Allows you to cover up your fuel tank and gives it a little stylized touch. Let's go inside and check out the rear seats next. So here we are in the back seats of the Rubicon 392, and you'll notice this is all leather. It also has this really cool brownish orangish kind of copper color that's on the outside stitching on the seats, and they look really, really great. Really premium quality leather here. Looks super good. Tons of amenities. You've got 2 air vents here. Of course, your power window switches, 4 USBs, 2 USB-C, 1 USB or 2 USB-A right there, as well as a full 400-watt house plug right here in the center, so you can charge power tool batteries, as well as another slot for a phone. A little cubby there. You'll notice no cup holders here. That's because on the 392 you actually get the premium rear seat, which gives you the fold-down armrest with 2 cup holders. This works as either a 3-seater bench, or this can fold down and give you a little bit of a console. What's really great about these seats, and this is true of every Wrangler, is that they're a fold flat seat. So when they're folded, they are completely flat, giving you tons of room for any cargo that you might need. People are all the time super surprised by how utilitarian the Wrangler truly is. Let's go head up front next and talk about some of the features and stuff that we have going on up there. So moving into the front seats of the Rubicon 392, you'll notice the beautiful badging right here. Once again, it's stitched in. It's that same color that's on the outside. Like I said, seats, super premium quality. They're going to last a super long time, and they work great. You have the same type of stitching on the armrest as well as up on the dash. You'll even notice that on the armrest of the door here. So everything matches and is congruent throughout the cab. You'll notice your power mirrors are right here on the driver's door, as well as your door locks. Automatic headlights right here next to the steering wheel. Digital gauge cluster with your 7-inch display. You do have paddle shifters on this one to help you roll through the gears on your own. Put a little more power down to the ground if you want to. Now this is something interesting. You'll notice right here on our 4-wheel drive selector, the first option is a 4-wheel drive high auto. The reason why is because this puts so much power down that they don't want you to get into too tricky of a situation. So it has a clutch pack in the transfer case that will keep it from binding or damaging the transfer case when you're going in and out of 4-wheel drive at high speed. Right next to this, we've got our traditional Rubicon front and rear locker control, as well as our Off-Road Plus and our sway bar disconnect. So this is as capable as a Jeep Wrangler can get from the factory. You'll also notice our heavy-duty electrical group that comes with 4 auxiliary switches, so you don't have to put in aftermarket switches. They look great, they work great, and they're covered under warranty, as well as the tow hitch at the rear. The power windows are right here in the center. You do have a media plug-in for your USB and auxiliary. You also have another USB in the center console. This one does have the cold weather group, so you'll notice the heated seats and heated steering wheel. This button here comes on all Rubicon 392s, and it is an adaptive exhaust. So what that means is you push that, opens a valve, gives you more rumble. We'll actually give you an exhaust clip right before we go under the hood of this truck. Looking at the center though, 2-stage armrest just like in every other Jeep Wrangler. Tons of room, tons of storage, really, really easy to get into. And then best of all, looking above, this is all canvas. We've got a button right here. I'll actually do it for you real quick, and we can check out how awesome this one touch is. And it goes all the way back. All the way back behind the second row. And then if you want to close it, it's just as simple as pushing a button. You can even do it while you're in motion. Jeep recommends under 25 miles an hour so that you don't damage it. But we also have the safety tech group. So you'll notice on our steering wheel, there's a bigger plastic case here right behind the mirror. But we also have buttons here for our adaptive cruise control. So this vehicle does have the adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, the pre-collision with pedestrian detection, all the good features that are going to keep you and your family safe as you go down the road. Let's do an exhaust clip and then go under the hood. So here we are underneath the hood of the Rubicon 392, and you'll notice a familiar 6.4 liter Hemi V8. This thing makes 485 horsepower, 485 torque, sends this vehicle 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. One of the best parts about it is that it is covered by our Hoover lifetime powertrain warranty, underwritten and backed by Ally, which is the biggest extended service contract in the nation, which means as long as you own this vehicle, unlimited mileage, unlimited years, you can take it, get all of the internally lubricated components covered and taken care of with nothing but a $200 deductible. Looking at the maintenance points under here, you'll notice your battery nice and handy, as well as your ECU and your fuse box. You'll also notice your power steering reservoir, because this does still have hydraulic power steering, as well as your alternator. Now this does have the Hydro Guide air intake, so what this does is basically keeps any water from being dumped into this air intake. It gets dumped on the far side of the engine over there, so that it doesn't hydro lock your motor. So you can go through some really deep mud or water with this vehicle. Of course, here's your air box for your filter. Right behind that, you've got your coolant reservoir, your brake fluid, and your washer fluid. The washer fluid should be the only thing you have to touch because of that lifetime powertrain. Let's go around the side of the vehicle, talk about pricing, as well as how you can contact us to get a hold of a vehicle like this. So pricing on the 2022 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. This one is actually a used unit. We don't have a window sticker handy to be able to show you. However, these vehicles are not super common, so a lot of times you'll have to just go to the dealership and see exactly what the specifics are. Each car stands on its own and has a different financial situation. This vehicle was personally traded in with us. However, a lot of times these vehicles are purchased for auction because a lot of people want these vehicles. If you have any questions, feel free to call our phone number right below. Our sales staff would be more than happy to answer any questions for you, help you find the vehicle of your dreams, or even set up a test drive for you for a vehicle like this. Also, feel free to check out our website. It's down below. That'll show you our current in-stock inventory as well as what's on the way. There's even a custom order option for new vehicles and an express purchase for in-stock ones. So you can go through the whole buying process completely online. And if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like on the video, subscribe to the channel so that we can bring you more content like this, and comment and let us know what vehicles you want to see next. Thanks for watching.